Hey guys, I hope y'all are doing okay. So today I'm going to walk through an explanation of the carbon cycle. I'm going to use the lecture slides that I posted in Google Classroom as a guide for me to do this. So first I want to give you all a little update on Hank, my dog, and what he's doing during this NTI time. So he just kind of lays on the back of the couch and hangs out. So there's your Hank update. So now let's get started. So we're talking about the carbon cycle this week. So what is carbon? So carbon is an element, the basis of life on Earth, and it is found in rocks, oceans, the atmosphere, and all living organisms. So the carbon cycle is the same carbon atoms are repeatedly used on Earth, so they cycle between Earth and the atmosphere. So it's just like the water cycle, it's just with carbon and some different names. Plants use carbon dioxide, so they pull that carbon dioxide from the atmosphere or the air, and then they also use sunlight with carbon dioxide to make glucose. That's photosynthesis. Then carbon can also be used by the plant for food, and it can be used to build cellulose, which kind of gives the shape of the plant. And then it also gives off carbon dioxide from cellular respiration. So animals eat plants. When they eat these plants, they take in the carbon and it becomes a part of their own bodies. So they generate carbon dioxide from cellular respiration, which is the breakdown of the glucose, and they exhale the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So I'm sure you have heard when you breathe in the oxygen and you breathe out the carbon dioxide. So when animals eat other animals, they take in that carbon that's become a part of their body. They also do the same cellular respiration and exhaling carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. So when plants and animals die, most of their bodies are decomposed and the carbon atoms are returned to the atmosphere. Some that are not composed end up as deposits, so it can turn into fossil fuels such as oil, coal, etc. Sorry, my phone dinged. So carbon slowly returns to the atmosphere in rocks and underground deposits and is released very slowly into the atmosphere. It can take many, many years. Additional carbon is stored in the ocean, so carbon dioxide passes into the water from the atmosphere. Plants and plankton use carbon dioxide for photosynthesis, even if they live under the water. And many animals pull carbon from the water to use in shells. So a lot of sea creatures have shells, and those are made of carbon. So when animals die, carbon substances are deposited at the bottom of the ocean. So oceans contain Earth's largest store of carbon. So when you burn wood and fossil fuels, that releases carbon compounds into the air, water, and soil. So a cool little fact is for about 1 gallon of gas burned in a car, 19 pounds of carbon dioxide is released. So this shows just everything that contributes carbon dioxide and where it goes. And then this is another picture. So humans impact carbon by the fossil fuels that we use that release carbon very slowly. Burning anything releases more carbon to the atmosphere, especially when you burn fossil fuels. And then global warming is pretty much just an increased carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And when we kill plants, tear down trees, deforestation, that all means less carbon dioxide that's removed as those plants take in that carbon. So we need to burn less, especially fossil fuels, and promote plant life. So plant a tree, plant plants, all that is awesome. I hope this helps.